Who do you become when adversity comes your way? When things don't happen the way you want? When crises come, who do you become? There are two types of people that we all become. I'm going to share it in the video here. Hey, my friend, make sure that you subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button, and also click on that bell button so that way you'll be notified live each time when I upload something new. Hey, what's up, my friend? Christopher Harold here. And in this video here, I'm going to share with you the two types of people that appear when adversity and crisis strike. My friend, listen, a part of life and a part of being in business is that you're going to have setbacks, disappointments, and crises come. That's inevitable. Even Jesus promised that. See, a lot of people who believe in Jesus got this misnomer to believe that once you become a Christian, or I would prefer you move to a kingdom citizen, but once you become a believer, is that all of a sudden the adversity is going to end. And even folks take that same myth or that same misconception to the business world and believe that once I roll with Jesus, everything is going to be perfect in my business. And unfortunately, my friend, that is not true. Jesus even said that in life, he said the storms of life are going to come. He didn't say if they're going to come. He said when the storms of life come, right? And so there are two types of people that appear when crises strike. Now, recently I was having a conversation with a guy, and he was telling me about some challenges he's having. He wanted to enroll in one of my programs, right? And he was kind of telling me about some things that were going on in his life, right? And what I was trying to share with him is this: listen, that is a part of being in business. Just because you say you believe in Jesus doesn't all of a sudden make you immune to having valleys, right? You can't just have the mountaintop experience without being at the bottom of the mountain first. You can't just jump right to the top. And I'm trying to share with him some things that were going on, in his life, in his business, that were a part of it, but he wasn't seeing it. And he kept focusing on what he did not have, and he kept focusing on the things that he did not want, yet that's all he was going to continue to receive. See, I wrote this down, and it's going to come out in one of my brand new PDFs called Kingdom Declarations. And it says, I see opportunities for success everywhere. See, in crises, and I'm seeing this more and more and more, when crisis comes, it causes me to get better idea. It causes me to get closer to the Father. And when I get in the quiet place, where I take my pen and that pad, and when I have setbacks and challenges in my business as well, it causes me to be a lot more creative. It causes me to take a deep dive within myself, and a deep dive within the spirit within me, and a deep dive in my relationship with the Father to say, okay, Father, how can I be a little more creative here? What else do I need to do? What other problems can I solve here, Father? What am I not seeing? See, when crisis hits, it's going to cause you to get more creative. It's going to cause you to become closer to the Father. It's going to cause you to say, you know what? Let me bring out the absolute best in myself. Or it's going to cause you to focus on woe is me, what you don't have, as the other guy was doing. With crisis, some people will fold back. They will fold back and they will whine and they will cry, and they won't look within themselves to say, okay, not why is this happening to me, but what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to be taking from this? Let me share this with you. And I tell myself this every day. It's actually written on my wall in my office that God is always testing you. God is always testing you. Jesus always tested his disciples every single time before he had a breakthrough, before he did a miracle, before he did something, right? He always tested his disciples 24/7. And God is always going to test you. So when the crises hit, when the setbacks come, Or you able to still see opportunity everywhere? See, the people, think about this. The majority of all your greatest inventions ever known to man have all been formed and created through crises. You don't believe me? Do the research. Everything that has done a great, huge impact on mankind has been formulated through crises. The light bulb, the stoplight, heck, whatever. This microphone, computers, our programs. So if you're in the business world, you have to realize that when those opportunities come, that means it's coming for a reason, and it's coming for you to be able to step to another level. So you can step to another level, or you can come down 2 or 3 steps. And the choice is yours. See, you can see opportunity in every setback. Think about this. When the stock market crashes, when the real estate market crashed, right, about 10 years ago, who made the most money? The people who invested when they saw that opportunity, right? Think about this. Here's another opportunity. Now, you might think about this, but when about 150 years ago, they had the gold rush in California, right? And when it became oversaturated with so many folks mining, looking for gold, who still prospered in the midst of that crisis? The people that were selling the picks and the axe, right? They saw an opportunity in the crisis. Maybe they were mining too. And they're like, man, listen, it's getting all dried up now. But what can we do to still prosper and help other people? Well, you know what? People still need picks and axes. So when things are not going the way you will hope and dream, that's an opportunity. The average person sees it as failure and setback and whines and focuses on what they don't have. But you need to be able to have your mind tuned. Jesus said, let those who have ears, let them hear. I'm telling you, let those who have eyes, let them see. Because a lot of folks got eyes, a lot of folks have ears, yet they cannot hear, yet they cannot see. 2 people can be looking at the exact same thing. One person sees failure and setback, other person sees opportunity and go after it. What do you see? What do you see in the midst of adversity? Comment below. What do you see? I'm curious. And be honest. And I have not always seen opportunity. I've been that way while I whined and cried and said, woe is me. When I had, not that long ago, I had $12.06 to my name. 13 days before Christmas. A married man with kids had $12.06 to his name. I could have easily cried, woe is me. I could have easily ready to jump off the deep end. And I've been down that road many times. But what did I do? I made a pact that day. I took a picture of that bank statement, $12.06. I put it on my computer. And I said, I would never again allow myself to get to $12.06. Never. I let that motivate me. And I said, what do I need to do to get out of this? I didn't say, woe is me. I said, what do I need to do to change this situation? I prayed, talked to the Father, and I allowed something that none of us hardly ever use anymore, my brain. The greatest gift besides eternal life that God has given us, but the greatest gift God has given humanity as a whole, pre-believers and believers, is a brain. We are creative by nature. Our Creator is creative. We are created in His image. So by default, we are creative. But most folks do not think anymore. Most folks are brain dead. You follow what's going on in Hollywood. You follow what's going on in lives of everybody else on social media. You follow what's going on with all these fake celebrities on these fake reality TV shows. You worry about what goes on in the sports world more than your own world. You live it. I mean, you're brain dead. No constant noise always around you, from the television, from music, from movies, from the internet, YouTube, constant noise. Yet, if you were to spend 15, 20, 30 minutes in solitude. So one of the secrets to Jesus' success, he always got away and isolated himself to get quiet with the Father. And I don't know about you, but I get new ideas every day when I sit in peace and quiet, talking to the Father about something going on in business or whatever the case may be, and he gives me fresh ideas. I recently just recorded a brand new podcast episode on my Kingdom Marketing Secrets podcast. Cheap plug. Go check it out. Subscribe. Leave a review. Kingdom Marketing Secrets. It'll change your life in business. But literally, I was just quiet, and God gave me the whole episode. And I recorded the whole episode, and it'll be coming out shortly. Depending on when you watch this, maybe already out. But that's what can happen. This gift here is amazing. And the advantage that you will have as a believer is that we got the Holy Spirit giving us insight that's guiding us. So, are you able to see opportunities from setbacks, from crises, from disappointments? I used to whine and cry when I had some setbacks in my business. I would have customers, for example, buy one of my programs, or buy my product or service, then lie about it 30 days later to their credit card company, say they didn't buy, to get their money back. Just blatantly lie. It's unethical people, right? And I used to get bent out of shape and get mad, ready to cuss and fuss, telling God on them, ready to send they butt to hell. And then I said, okay, what do I need to do in my own power, Lord, that can help prevent some of these things from happening? Not a whole lot, but there's always bad seeds. And I had to go and add more things in my terms of service. I had to add more things when you check out. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that would have never happened if I would have said, forget this, I'm done with business. I can't stand these unethical people who lie, to try to steal from you. If I would have gave up, I wouldn't be where I am today. I've been full-time online since 2016 now, helping businesses grow, get to the next level, transforming people's lives and businesses. But if I would have gave up and quit, when that happened, and it happened again, and it happened again. But when I have a vision, when I see the long term now, instead of playing a short term game I used to play, and it's a long term, I say, okay, this is happening. What can I learn from this? How can I become better? And I jot it down. So are you able to see opportunities for success everywhere? If not, you might want to put on your opportunity or success glasses and ask God to change your eyesight. Because you might have 20/20 vision, yet if you cannot see opportunities for success everywhere, you're blind. So I'm curious. How do you respond to setbacks, adversities, challenges? When things don't go your way, when people don't buy, when things are just not happening, how do you respond to that? Does it bring out the best in you? Does it allow you to be more creative? To say, you know what, I'm going to be better than what I used to be now? Or does it bring out the worst in you? Do you fall back and retract? Do you ball up? Post the comments below and let me know. Christopher Harrell, signing off. Kingdom Marketing Secrets. Keep putting God first. Peace and God bless.